All right, good evening, everybody. It is September 14th, and we are basically right at 8:30. Actually, we're a minute late now, but we are ready finally to get to our next free player break. This is something that I like to do with my group breaks. So while I wait just another minute for people to get into the room that want to watch, um, I'll explain quickly what I've done here. So in my group breaks, pretty much all my group breaks, if you buy into a team slot or however they're being sold for that particular break, you basically, I add your name to a list. And if you buy 5 slots, then you get your name on the list 5 times. And I do that for a whole bunch of breaks. I don't do this to make money. This is group breaks are just something that I do for fun. So in the breaks that I do make money on, I basically set that money aside. And then eventually, hopefully, if I'm selling my breaks correctly, I'll make a little bit here and there, break even on the rest, ideally. And then once I have enough money, I go ahead and do a free box break that is basically paid for by, the essentially the profits of breaks that sold better than expected. So for this particular one, we're going to be busting a box of 2020 Topps Triple Threads. This is I don't know what you'd call it, I guess a hobby box, but it's got 2 mini boxes inside of it. So it's kind of like 2 boxes for one. And according to this, every mini box should have an autograph and a relic. 2 mini boxes, we ought to have 2 autographs and 2 relics, by the way that I believe it works. I have to say all that because I have never opened a single pack even of triple threads from any year. So this will be all new for me as well. And I'm looking forward to it. Excuse me. All right. So I see Ben Morris is in the room. Good evening, Ben. I am not going to read through the very long list of all of the player names with who has which player. But what I will try to do as we pull cards is look on the list and then announce who has that player, just so that there's no confusion or whatever. And I believe I've gotten all the trades that people have done. There's a fair bit of swapping happening both on the Facebook page and over on my blog. And if you want to be able to find, if you're stumbling across this video and you want to find how to get involved in my group breaks, I have the link there on the screen, facebook.com/group/Nachos Grande, or you can just Google search Nachos Grande blog. You'll find me there as well. Although I've been doing more and more group break stuff over on the Facebook page and trying to keep my blog a little bit less cluttered with group break type stuff. So with that said, it is now 8:35, so I am going to go ahead and rip this box, and we shall see what we get. The one thing I will mention one more time, just because it's slightly different, is I did decide to claim Barry Larkin. He is in this set, and I made the basically proclamation that if a card has Barry Larkin on it, I get to keep it. It's a free group break, so I guess in the words of me, deal with it. But yeah, so the only reason I say that is I do believe that Larkin has a I think he's featured on at least one multiplayer card. So there will be no randomization if that's what we pull and it has Larkin. It's going to me. Sorry, but not really, because I am a Larkin collector. And I would be very sad if I pulled a very rare Larkin and then had to ship it off, I guess. So there's the sleeve. I don't really have much use for that. I don't think there's any real information on it. No, there's no information on it. So let me just trash that. And here are our 2 mini boxes. So we'll open one at a time, and we'll see what we get. So good luck, everybody. I'm hoping we pull something cool. There's a lot of great names in this set, and let's be honest, there's a lot of not as great names in the set, which is natural for a high-end set. It's kind of a lottery ticket. It's a lottery ticket that I can't afford to buy for myself. So inside, you can see you get one rather thick silver foil. There's the empty box. All right, so this is our first Yeah, Shane says it's a service charge. I'll go with that, Shane. I like it. All right, so I have no idea how these are going to be situated. So it looks like we've got base cards on top, so that should work out great, although I don't know. We may hit the relic or the autograph before we get to the end. I don't really know. So we start off with Nolan Arenado. This will be a little bit slower of a break because I have to look up each player to see who has them. And then I'm going to have to do this again when I sort all the cards, but that's okay. Let's see. So Nolan Arenado is going to Brett Allen. In fact, maybe I should just keep a list. No, too slow. I'll do it again after the fact. So congratulations, Brett. There's our first. And if you want to see what the back looks like, kind of a, I don't know, pretty basic back. I think in the high-end sets, Topps doesn't put a ton of effort in the card backs. That's what I've noticed from the few Barry Larkin high-end cards that I own. But they're nice and shiny. I do like the front design, so not bad. So Nolan Arenado is our first. Next, Chris Bryant. Again, let me go to the list. Chris Bryant is Ben Morris. Ben's got a hit or a base card at least right away. Congrats, Ben. Next up, the Braves' own Freddie Freeman. This is not a name I saw tossed around as a potential trade target. That is going to Fred Pike. There you go, Fred. Very nice, Freddie Freeman. David Peterson, hello. I'm glad you could join us. You have not missed a hit yet, but it looks like maybe. I don't know. We have, yes, we have our first hit. I don't know whether this is going to count as a relic or the autograph. We've got a Mitch Garver game-used memorabilia. We've got 2 blue bits and a red bit, and you might be able to see off on the side there is numbered 47 out of 50. Mitch Garver. And Mitch Garver is Wade Fisher. Wade Fisher has Mitch. All right, that's nice. Our next, we have another relic for the Dodgers. Dustin May, rookie, 33 out of 36. That's another nice card. Dustin May. And Dustin is going to Ben Morris. That is a very nice relic. And numbered out of 36, Dustin May. Pretty darn good pitcher for the Dodgers. All right, and then we get to some parallels. This guy was just traded. Gavin Lux. This is going to Greg Gay. Brett Allen traded Gavin Lux away. And so Greg is going to end up with a blue rookie of Gavin Lux, numbered 8 out of 25. The only thing I can tell Brett that Greg already knew is I have incredible luck pulling Dodgers. So I'm not surprised that I pulled 2 Dodgers already. But that is Gavin Lux, rookie, 8 out of 25. That's awfully nice. Very nice card right there. And our final card for this mini box, again, this will be a pretty short break, is Ryan Sandberg. Orange parallel, which I really like the orange. Number 19 out of 199. And Ryan Sandberg is going to Jason Williams. There you go, Jason. Jason's in the room tonight, but hopefully we'll have a chance to check this out. I haven't heard from Jason in a few days. Hope you're doing well, Jason. Ryan Sandberg, numbered out of 199. So again, I'm a set collector, so for me, getting 7 cards or whatever in a mini box, if you will, just it doesn't do it. But it is fun to open some of this higher end stuff once in a while. When I do these free player breaks, I like to do the higher end things because I kind of assume most of you that join my breaks, at least, probably aren't out there buying a lot of triple threads for yourself. Maybe you are, in which case, why don't you send me your extra Larkin cards? But there's your empty box. That's my assumption, so I figured it's fun to give everyone a chance at something high end. All right, so here's our second mini box. Pretty nice stack of cards there. That's empty. Okay, so next up we have the Cubs' Ernie Banks. And Ernie Banks, I gotta find him on my list. That is going to Carey Biggs. I don't know what Carey's going to do with a Cub. David, I appreciate that. I'm glad, I'm glad to spread a little cheer. I certainly appreciate people, it's my way of thanking people. People grab slots when breaks haven't filled up, and it's my way to say thank you. Next, Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a pretty nice card for the Braves, and Acuna I don't think was traded, so who has him? So many names here to scroll through. Jordan Schmidt. I don't think I called Jordan's name yet. There you go, Jordan. Jordan's usually in the room. I don't know if Jordan's in tonight, but nice Acuna for you. Next one's a nice one. We've got Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. Still just the base, but I don't know. I always like a good Nolan Ryan card. Jason Williams. Going to you. Pretty nice. Rangers on that one. Okay, next we've got, a 1/1 right there in the corner. Yadi Molina, St. Louis Success. Now, I don't like Yadi, but you can't say anything bad about that card. Yadi is going to Chad Pacey. A 1/1. Look at the gorge. Look at the color. Look at the patch underneath. That's a patch. I don't know if I can get the camera so that you can see that, but that's a patch. That black is raised up over the blue. That is a proper patch card. Back doesn't say anything about what it's from, but that is gorgeous. And that's why people buy high-end stuff, I guess. Like, yeah, future Hall of Famer. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Such a beautiful card, 1/1. Yadi Molina. Again, going to Chad Pacey. Congrats, Chad. And Chad, if you're not interested, you should contact Carey. He may want to try to swing a trade for that one. Carey's in a lot of our group breaks as well. All right, next up, well, almost guaranteed to be a bit of a letdown compared to that, but it's not bad, actually. Numbered out of 50, 28 out of 50, Alex Young, rookie auto, along with player-worn memorabilia. I don't really know much about Mr. Alex Young. This is going to Ben Soman. So congrats, Ben, on the green rookie. Numbered out of 50. Kind of nice that both our autographs also had relics with them. So I think we lucked out there. All right. For the Cubbies, numbered out of 275, a green parallel, 92 out of 275. We have Nico Hoerner. Nico Hoerner. And Nico, if I'm not mistaken, Dave just said to put that in Andy's stack. Andy Schaefer was trying to swing a trade for Mr. Hoerner, and from what I read on the Facebook page, sounded like it didn't really work out, but there we go. So, yeah. So we've got this one's going to Andy, thanks to Dave. Nico Hoerner, rookie, numbered out 275. And last but not least, a purple parallel numbered out of 299, Aaron Judge. Mr. Judge. Who has Mr. Judge? Zach Gibbs. Zach Gibbs has Aaron Judge numbered out of 299. And that's the box. That's everything. I mean, let me just show you one last time. I'm pumped that we pulled something as cool as we did. Future Hall of Famer, no question about it. Patch. The St. Louis success is pretty cool. Everything about that card is great, I think. I mean, other than, you know, the team and player. But ignoring that, perfectly lovely. So yeah, obviously there's way more players than we could pull in a single box. Part of the fun of this is maybe making some trades for players that you hope we pull. You know, obviously I'd love to be able to have everyone get something as a thank you, but I think that it's probably more fun, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when we do a high-end box like this, where somebody in the group gets to walk away with something, you know, something like that. So anyways, that's the break, guys. I will I guess advertise that while I am not going to be doing Breakers Club, I don't think I'm going to do Breakers Club again for a while. Probably at a minimum until the new year. I don't think I'm going to try to do anything over the holidays. But I do still hope to do some group breaks. So let me give you a preview of a couple breaks coming up real quick. All right, so I hope to, over the next couple of weeks, do a couple of smaller breaks. And I'm thinking, so the first one, I am more interested if there's interest in this one, or I may keep that for a future Breakers Club. But this is a box of 1998 Pacific Invincible. People seem to love the Invincible. So that's one idea. And then this one I'm definitely going to do as a individual break soon-ish. And that's going to be the 2021 Panini Diamond King hobby box. So that one for sure. This one maybe, if there's enough interest for a single break for that. And then as Dave Peterson just sort of reminded me, we are still waiting for Big League to come out. So I'm thinking that's supposed to be out, so fingers crossed, at the end of the month. So my hope is that gets shipped. I can finish off Breakers Club 3, which was actually from May, because that was supposed to come out in May. And then we'll get going with other things. But yes, as David said, I have no plans to do another Breakers Club until Breakers Club 3 finishes off. And so, yeah, the good news is Big League is by far the cheapest box in there. So that's not really the issue. It's just, you know, it was a box that we bought and we're waiting for, because Topps keeps delaying the release date for some reason. So anyways, that's tonight's break. Congrats to all of you who got a card, or multiple cards, I think, in a couple cases. Thanks again, guys, for supporting. It's a blast. I enjoy this. I hope you guys do too. And finally, if you want your card shipped, let me know. At the moment, other than obviously the stack that we just got, you know, a couple minutes ago, everything else is sorted and can be packed up. Whenever you want, I can get you a shipping quote. So if you are interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, I don't mind holding on to them until you get larger boxes worth of cards. I think the last couple of packs I sent out was, you know, the postage was like $12 and it was, you know, 7 pounds worth of cards or something like that. So I certainly don't mind holding on until, you know, it's maybe more worth postage or something. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks to those of you that checked this out after the fact. Fred, thank you. Thanks for supporting. Yeah, I certainly appreciate it. And you know what? If you guys can spread the word for my little group break page, if you have other people you know that might be interested in this, the more breaks I sell out, the faster, you know, potentially I can start doing more of these types of free breaks as well. So It all kind of full circle. You help me, I help you. That's it, though. Have a great night. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye for now.